It is the most wonderful time of the year. That's right, it is Winterfest at Canada's Wonderland. I feel like it was just yesterday that we were here for Halloween haunt, but somehow they managed to transform this place into a winter wonderland just like that. I don't know how they do it. It's very impressive. Anyway, we were just about to get in. The lineup looks a little bit mild this time, so I'm excited about that. It is a little bit more laid back this time. We're gonna sneak in now, see what happens. So I should mention, we are here on opening weekend, not opening night, because opening night, it was very rainy and yucky out, so we decided to come on Saturday instead of Friday. It is still relatively busy, but I mean, we are here somewhat early, but it's not too bad. It's, you know, it's manageable enough. You still have space to walk around, run around. You're okay. A lot of kids, a lot of families. It's still really nice though. Alright, so we stopped at the first place in, I guess, the medieval fair area to get drinks. I got this little huckleberry cider, I guess. These were, I think, $11.99. You can get other types of ciders for like $9.99, and you can add a shot for another $6.99, but I just found this to be a better price. You know, trying to do it on a budget, right? It saves a few bucks. Somebody did the more expensive version over there because, you know, he's got to do that, right? But all of us got different ones here. They're all pretty okay. I think last time, did we all do a cheers? To Winterfest 2023. So we got to talk about this for a second. Cody got the regular hot cider with, what did you get? Double spice rum. And a shot of maple spice. Delicious. It's like maple syrup. You don't even taste alcohol. Could have a problem later. We just got here. It's gonna be a long night. Good luck, everybody. So once you are in the medieval area, once you walk around the back, there is like a little courtyard area where they do have like a bit of a Christmas market. So we're about to walk in there. If I remember correctly, last year they had different baked goods. You can get like, you know, gloves, hats, mitts, things like that. So we are gonna head in there now, see what kind of items they have for sale. Might be better to check this out towards the end of your trip so you're not like walking around with all this stuff the rest of your night. But anyway, we're gonna check it out now anyway. Correction, that is apparently Mrs. Claus's cookie making. So we are going to go ahead and avoid that, and yeah, nothing. So there's no Christmas market here in this area anymore. Yeah, this is just a cookie making area. There we go. So the Christmas market is a little bit different now. It looks like it's part of one of the gift shops near the Leviathan. Is that the right here? I think it's the Leviathan gift shop. So we're in a gift shop now. That's what the Christmas market is apparently. It smells like a Christmas market. Alright, so in the Christmas market we got more drinks. I got this gourmet Belgian hot chocolate. There was a peanut butter whiskey in there. It's good, but I know last year they had some like special peanut butter hot chocolate thing that, I think with whiskey or something. I don't know. This doesn't seem that special. It doesn't seem that great. It's okay, like it'll do the job. I might be sick tomorrow, but that'll be tomorrow's problem. But anyway, Jen, you got the mulled wine.
I did.
What do we think about the mulled wine?
It's not great. I should have got hot chocolate.
There you go. So, you know what it is? It's hit or miss. And I guess it depends on which, you know, one you go to, which, you know, time of the day you go to it. Because obviously they're going to be mixing them at different, you know, rates and whatnot. So we'll keep going. We'll keep trying though. You know, we do this for you guys. If I'm hungover tomorrow, it's for you guys. So... thing worth mentioning is they do have warm stations. Depending on what time of year you come here, like, you know, it could hit you differently. Right now, we're here at the end of November. it's not that bad actually, to be honest with you. So temperature wise we are okay, but just keep in mind that there are warm stations if you are a bit too cold. But I mean, you also need to dress weather appropriately. It is outside, this cold event is outside. I mean, you're going to be inside for a couple things, maybe to get food or drinks or whatever, but for the most part you are outside. So make sure you are dressed warm, especially, you know, keep the ears nice and warm, wear a scarf, wear a jacket, all that stuff. Maybe not fingerless gloves because my fingers are really cold right now. So there are some quick eats places if you are, you know, looking for just some little snack or a bite. There's like fries and funnel cake and pizza and things like that. There also is the, I don't know if it's the Hungry Bear, Lazy Bear. All theme parks seem to have some kind of a bear. So I think this one's the Lazy Bear, where they have like different theme things. Like, I don't eat meat, so for example, for me, there's like a vegetarian shepherd's pie. I think they have like a brisket. They've got a few other things there. So I think we're gonna check out that shortly. We're sort of wandering around trying to make our way over there. So stay tuned. Okay, so there's actually a massive lineup to get into the. Is it Hungry Bear, Lazy Bear? What bear is this? It's a bear, and he's got a restaurant, and people are lined up. It's a big lineup. I'm shocked. I've never seen this here before. So we're gonna wait and see how fast it moves to see if it's worth waiting. If not, we're just gonna leave, but let's see. Alright, so we are in the Lazy, Hungry, whatever kind of bear it is. There's a few different options that we got. I got the vegetarian shepherd's pie. Do a quick little taste of that. It's not bad. It's a little cold. I remember having the same problem last year, to be honest with you, so that's what it is. I got the vegetable medley as well, which has looks like sweet potatoes and beets. Again, feels like it could have been cooked more. A bit cold, but is what it is. Gonna finish up. This was about $20 for all this food. It's an okay amount of food, but it just could have been warmer. Let's see what the other guys have anyway. All right, we got the pork here. Tell me how the pork is.
It's cold.
It's cold?
It's good.
What's on that, pineapple?
Yeah, pineapple and cranberry.
And what did you get on the side? You gotta try the side first.
Stuff.
Okay, we're trying to get a taste of the side here. This is apricot stuffing.
It's good. It has flavor, but it's cold.
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 Kat, you have the chicken fingers and the mashed potatoes, garlic mashed potatoes. What are your thoughts?
The potatoes are still warm. Not so much the chicken tenders.
Same thing, eh? And then Jen has no originality because she copied me, so what's your opinion anyway?
It's not bad.
Cold though, right?
Yeah, a little bit lukewarm.
Yeah.
And then the biscuit's cold.
Really? It's not that it's bad food, it's decent food, it's just that it's not warm. So still gonna eat it, still very hungry. For 20 bucks, I guess it's on par with probably what you'd expect. You don't have to tip anybody because you're not being served by anybody, so for $20 it's okay. I'm gonna finish this now because I'm hungry, and that's all it is, so check back pretty soon. Alright, so let's talk about the food. I remember I always like to watch, if I've been to an event before, I always like to watch my video from the last year to sort of remind myself of what my thoughts and feelings were. I didn't get a chance to do that this time. I do remember though, definitely stating that the food last year was cold, and we definitely have the same problem this year. I do always appreciate when there is a vegetarian option because I'm not a vegetarian, I'm a pescatarian technically. I don't eat meat, but I eat seafood and fish and things like that. I always appreciate when they do accommodate for us non-meat eating folk, let's say. So this year they had a Impossible Shepherd's Pie. I forget what it was last year, but it was something very similar, probably the same thing even. It was actually not that bad. But again, I will say the underlying thing was that it wasn't warm. They had a selection of sides, so you had the vegetable medley, you had French fries, salad, stuffing. I tried Cody's stuffing, the apricot stuffing. It wasn't very good in my opinion. The vegetables on the side weren't bad. They were okay. They weren't exciting, but they weren't bad. The thing is, though, I watched somebody's event from their media night, and I saw that they had a lot of different options. They for their main meal, they had something like some kind of a Christmas ham taco or something like that, which again wouldn't be good for me, but like somebody else in the group maybe would have wanted that. In terms of sides, I remember definitely seeing a mac and cheese, like a holiday festive whatever mac and cheese, which they definitely did not have tonight. Again, it's maybe it's pick and choose, maybe it's certain things they'll have certain nights that they don't have all nights. I don't really know what the protocol is. I probably would have rather had the mac and cheese versus the vegetables I had, but maybe the vegetables tonight were at least a little bit more healthy. Anyway, something to consider is probably hit or miss. It's probably different depending on the night you go. But all in all, I didn't hate what I had. It just would have been a lot better if it was a little bit warmer. And I think that pretty much everybody in the group had the same consensus. The food would have been good if it had just been warm. Anyway, we are here for a little bit longer. We're here on Saturday night, which apparently they close on at 9 o'clock on a Saturday night. I don't know why, because I know that on on a Friday they close at 10. So we are a little bit rushed for time. We did miss a couple things like the tree lighting ceremony and things like that. That said, we are going to try and make the most of it. We are only going to be here for I guess another maybe hour or two given the time frame, but we're going to make the most of it, trying to show as much as we can in that time frame. Anyway, I don't know much more there is to see, but we're going to keep walking around and see what there is. Check back with you in a bit. So there are some rides open. There's not a whole lot, but there are a few open. Honestly, I'm freezing right now. I can't even imagine being whisked up in the air and, being blown around left, right, and center. It would not be a good time in this cold, windy weather. If you're into that, all the power to you. Not for me. I will not be going on any of those rides. Alright, so we found another drink area here. I ended up getting an eggnog. It looks very cute. A little gingerbread character on there, and it has brand. You get to choose what alcohol you want. This was brandy. Ooh. Where's Monica? Because this boy is mine. It is really, really good though. Not mad about it. Have you guys tried yours yet?
No, but it looks like Jabba the Hutt.
It does look like Jabba the Hutt. I'm not mad about it though. Give it a sip, ladies. We need your opinions.
Oh, the straws are cute too.
It's good. He got a watermelon drink. He's lame. I will say you can try mine. I'm definitely gonna be sick later. I'm definitely gonna be throwing this up later, but it is really, really good. So we're gonna finish these up. There's a few more things we want to check out before we leave tonight, so we're gonna finish these up really quickly and see what else we can check out in the next little while before it closes. All right, so I've never actually seen the Tinker's Toy Factory show, but they have showings at 4, 5:30, 7, 8:30, and 9:30. Unfortunately, this whole thing does close at 9 on a Saturday, so the 9:30 show is obviously, non-existent. We got here just before 8:30. We did see lineups before that seemed quite long. It looks like people do line up quite early to get into the show because right now we got here about 10:02 and it is full. The show is full, so I'm guessing that this is the kind of thing you really do need to line up for early or try and catch one of the earlier shows because it does seem to be quite popular. Like I said, I've never seen the show before. I didn't even know it existed until this year, to be quite honest with you. So it's unfortunate that we missed it. It is what it is. We are going to have to probably try and come back another time because it is full and we're not going to see it tonight. So sorry about that. So I always appreciate when they reuse all the stuff from previous season. This was definitely the Vampire Disco Bar or whatever last time we were here for Halloween Haunt. Now is the Cola Bar. So I'm not mad at that. Alright, we are getting ready to leave. I gotta be honest with you, those eggnog drinks are a choice. If you're gonna share it with somebody, then it's probably not a bad idea. But it's definitely it's artificial eggnog. It tastes like you're drinking, like, when you smell those eggnog candles at like Bath and Body Works or like, Bath and Body Works. That's kind of what it tastes like. It's very artificial eggnoggy. I feel savors. I had to force it down. It was not the best. I had it with brandy. Didn't help. Anyway, just thought I'd mention it. I would not recommend it unless you are sharing with something, just to get that sort of festive taste. It's very sickly, very sweet, very artificially. Didn't love it. We did go back to the Christmas market area. I do recommend doing that at the end. That way you don't have to carry around a bunch of stuff all night. We went to that bakery area. They are 3 for $10 if you get certain things. We get the pretzels. I think they're 3 for $20. We ended up getting like cookies and tarts and whatnot. Those are only 3 for $10. So make sure you pay cash as well. You probably will save the tax if you do that. But yeah, I definitely would recommend doing that towards the end of your night again, so you're not carrying around stuff all night. Looks like we are about to be ending our night now at Winterfest. I don't know, we might try and come back here just because we didn't get to experience all things we'd like to experience. For now, this probably will be us closing it off. I don't know if it's really worth me giving you like a whole spiel of like final thoughts and whatnot, because I kind of kept you like pretty up to date of stuff as we were doing it. I don't know, we all really enjoyed Winterfest. I think it's a great Christmas thing to do, holiday thing to do right before, you know, Christmas kicks off. It ends, I think, January 2nd, so you do have quite a bunch of time to do it. It's just nice, you know, like hearing the Christmas music, hearing the holiday songs, seeing all the lights. Especially this year, they really did amp it up. I think there's, like I said, like 2 million extra lights than there were last year. It's just really, really festive, really beautiful. Would strongly recommend checking it out. So one thing I didn't get into was the pricing. So Cody and I have gold passes. So if you have a gold pass, you are able to come back here for Winterfest, for Halloween Haunt. We bought ours at the end of, excuse me, the mug nugs. No, sit right. We bought ours at the end of 2023. So I guess not perfect. I'm sorry. Eggnog is really, the eggnog can be noggin. So we bought our gold passes at the end of 2023, so we are able to see Halloween Haunt as well as Winterfest for both this year and next year. So I would recommend doing that because we paid, I think, around $100 or so. I don't know the exact price of the event. I know that our friends paid $20 each as part of a promotion. So if you are able to take advantage of the promotion, it is before it actually opens. So, you know, take a look online to see if you can get any of those promotions. It was $20, which, you know, after charges, this and that and the other, ends up being about $30. But anyway, definitely try and find different promotions like that. I would strongly recommend getting the gold pass. I know I did at Halloween Haunt earlier this year. It saves you a lot of money if you are planning on doing multiple events and just feel like going to Wonderland the odd time, or want to, you know, do multiple times going to Halloween Haunt or Winterfest. Get a gold pass. It's so much cheaper in the long run. Would strongly recommend it. If you guys have any other questions about Winterfest at all, or Wonderland, or any of the experiences, do not hesitate to leave the comments below. I will be happy to answer any questions, comments, concerns, anything you have. Sorry, we are lost. We cannot find the car. Hopefully it's not been stolen. We are in Vaughan. You never know. If you found this video at all helpful, you enjoyed it, anything like that, please consider liking, subscribing, sharing with your friends. Once again, this has been Daniel Spotlight. We will see you in the next one. Merry Christmas, Happy Holidays, all that stuff. Bye.